I love this little town in a lot of ways, and the people here have been really good to me. I think for a while I tried to be what I thought people wanted out here, and it wasn't who I was. It was a huge relief to find out that that wasn't true. Well, Tragic Martha first came about when I was really desperate to find like a creative outlet just to kind of help overcome some of the things I was dealing with emotionally, and music has always been a great avenue for that. So I started trying to play just anywhere and everywhere I could, including here in Hyannis, as well as North Platte open mics and things like that. During the summer, I met Sarah Bailey, who plays bass and cello in Tragic Martha, and we worked at a summer camp together, and we just really hit it off. We both were very determined, hardworking, creative people, and so we were really able to connect, and from there, things really kind of took off.
Take your songs, I don't need them.
One thing that goes back to the roots of how Kim and I started, I really think is a huge positive about working with her and also playing music in this area is also to provide a role model for other younger women especially, and other just younger kids in general, to say, hey, this is somebody here doing this. There are things they can do here that are creative, and not to feel shy about doing that.
What can I do?
It is very hard to be a musician in Western Nebraska. I am extremely isolated out here, and I feel like if you're willing to work, you can accomplish what you want. I think people find excuses a lot easier than they find hope, and people want to, say, oh, well, you can't do anything, you live too far away, and I've been able to prove almost everyone wrong. And I hope I can continue to prove people wrong that you can live anywhere, and as long as you're willing to work and you care about your craft, you can be successful.
Remember me. I said I don't want you to remember me. So take a moment.
Living in Aurora, in a rural community is really nice, but it can be a big challenge getting out to shows, and it makes it hard to travel, and because Kim and I don't actually live in the same town, it makes it quite hard to plan for rehearsals and shows. Everything we have to coordinate very well. So that's a definite challenge, but there's so many positive things I think coming out of rural communities. Grand Island isn't that far from here. And there's a lot that's been happening there, Kearney as well, even in North Platte. So some of those larger rural communities are becoming hubs for music as time goes on, and things like the Good Living Tour, I think, have really inspired that.
Whatever happens, it'll come true.
I think local music is very important to communities regardless of size. I know even in the small town of Hyannis, people really enjoy hearing local musicians play, even if it's just somebody's grandpa singing an old Johnny Cash song. I mean, it's so important, and everyone loves it. And it's something that brings us all together, is the love of music. And so in times where there's so many reasons to find division, music, regardless of town size, it's wonderful. It just brings us all together.
I don't want to go back to the way it was before.